The three things we kind of look at in general, Ron: price, property, and location, right? Do you have the right price on it? What about the property? How is the property? Are there defects? Is it nice land? Is the shape good? Is it sloped? Are there buildings around it? Like, is it a filled out area? Is it easy to get to? Is there road access? Those are things on the property. And then location, we're actually talking about the market. Like, are good properties in this market selling for what we think they're going to sell? That's when we go into Zillow, Ron, and we look at, okay, this sold, just like our question from Julia, Ron, this sold property that was listed 5 acres for 50 grand, sold in a week, was
Mhm.
under contract in a week for $45,000. Like, that means a good 5 acre property, and that property was nice, similar to ours. That means a good property in this area is going to sell. So that's more the market when we talk about like days on market, things, facts like that, stats like that. And I think the combination of them, those three. So right now we talked a lot about this episode, the property, which was the defects. So defects would be like the property under that. And I think if you have those three things, especially, this is so important, guys, as the market is transitioning to a buyer's market and things really start to slow down even more. Right now, we're selling a ton of land. We've gotten under contract these last 3 weeks and so much land and high dollar properties. Like, people are buying land out there, but
Yep.
what they're not doing, because it's becoming a buyer's market, is buying crap land, buying, C plus land for 100% of market value. That's just not happening. But you have a great property listed at a good price and a good location, Ron. Those are flying off. And that's why it's more important now than ever to really, really look at these three criteria.
Yeah, absolutely. And from if you guys are first getting started in here, and that's how we look at it as deal funders as well. I know other deal funders in the community like that. We are going to look at the land quality and the market really, really. Like I look at price almost last, and like we do. I think in my mind, like I want to see the land quality. I want to see how the market's moving. Obviously, price matters. We need to have it at a good price. But that being said, like we just funded a deal. I think we bought it for $45,000. We like to double our money. Like that's what we want to double our money on deals. So that would be $90,000. We went under contract with a cash offer, a 12-day close. They're closing on
I saw that.
it's a 12-day close for $82,000. Like we're turning our 45 into 82 in 12, 14 days. Like I'd take that every day of the week over selling that 6 months from now for
And we
90,
knew that going
95.
in. We knew,
Yep.
we had that conversation. It was tight margins. We even funded it out of a different account because of this. And we knew it was tight margins, but the price was, you know, let's say C plus, B minus, with those margins. But the land and the location, so the property and the location were both A. We're like, we knew this area. That means the risk, guys. You have a good property in a good location and just beautiful property. The risk goes way, way, way down, Ron. And the price, yes, it matters, but that's such a safe turn from 45 to 82 with what we knew. It's like sometimes we go in for 44 and we think it's going to sell for around 100, Ron, even 120, but there's some sort of risk. Like, we don't know about that slope. That slope is bad. All these other properties look to be the same that are selling, but there is risk there. We just don't know. We have drone photos. It's still hard to tell where they're going to build. There's things like that. And that's what this is, guys. That's what business is. It's a game of risk. So it's analyzing these three things and then coming up with a conclusion on it. Are you going to buy it or not, or negotiate down? And I think, like, just going forward, have these three things written out, whether you have in an Excel sheet every property you get back, price, property, location, rank them, put links in there on Zillow, whatever it is. Like, you have to analyze these things. As always, thank you for joining. Please do us a huge favor and like and subscribe our YouTube channel and share this with a friend. It really means the world to Ron and I, but more importantly, it could help change the life of someone else. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next episode.